Hi everyone, welcome back to Momoiro Closet, episode 15, where after all the times of Alice and Reiji being together, Reiji admits that he likes Alice after all. Even though he calls Alice out on being an airhead, because Alice likes to get crazy ideas online and perform it. And I'm pretty sure it's true on the other side for Alice, because Alice does like how Reiji is able to listen to her and find some solution to help her. So Reiji is able to create an environment for Alice to enjoy her hobby. So Alice has to deal with the father who wants to pass some censorship on anime and manga, and the classmates. So they see Alice as this perfect model student who hates otaku and is focused on the academics. And I'm pretty sure only Reiji and Satsuki know who the real Alice is. So now that they're in a relationship, I wonder what's going to happen next. And I'm pretty sure this is the very, very end of the common route. And because I don't have the 18 plus version, I'll be automatically pushed onto the sweet route option at the end. So let's see how it continues from here. So Alice is like,
冷静になって考えてみると、私たちいろいろなことをうやむやにしてない？
Kagemiara-san utters this question when she comes back from the bathroom. Well, I guess she took some time to think while she was alone. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I feel there's no point in overthinking it personally. Well, we managed to tell each other our feelings, our true feelings, and that's good enough for me. Don't you think?
だって結局お互いを大事にしたい。それが理由だったもんね。
So I'm pretty sure this is one important link between Alice and Reiji, given that they both support each other. Well, mostly Reiji supporting Alice.
だからちゃんと大事にするの。独りよがりじゃなくお互いにそれでいいかなって。
Well, sounds about right. Well, actually, it is right.
でね。
So, you know, so what is it?
ほら、時間って早く過ぎるじゃない？特に二人で活動してるときは。
So I wonder what Alice means by time passing too quickly. Is it like because it's almost time for Alice to go home? Or like it's almost time for the rest of Reiji's family to come home? Well, yeah, no kidding. Oh, right. Okay, so the curfew.
そういうのあるの。
It's like, well,
さっき思い出しちゃった。
it's like, well, we just talked for a little bit, but time just passed by quickly, and it's gonna be curfew before we know it, or notice it. Well, she's forgotten. On my gentle, manly honor, I've got one responsibility to fulfill right now. Alright, so I'll call your parents then. So I think he's gonna tell the father, oh, I'm sorry, Alice, the class went longer than expected for, I forgot what it's called, maybe handicraft classes. So, Alice is gonna be here a little bit longer than anticipated. Oh, so actually, we're gonna stay over for tonight.
わざわざ泊まるって報告するの？娘から初めての報告とか嬉しいの？
But is the father gonna raise more questions because I'm staying over? Or like Alice is staying over out of the blue? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just telling them you're staying over at a friend's house. And I hope the father doesn't wonder, so who's the friend of Alice? And if it's someone like Reiji, then I'm pretty sure the father isn't going to be accepting of it. It's like, wait, so why are you with this guy? Well, crap. Well, what's the point in trying to act cool now? Well, let's just be honest. I want to spend some more time with you. Even if you can't stay the night, I'd like you to stay a little bit more. Well, at least. So, about that first time you mentioned... So I think, Alice tugged at Reiji, or maybe the other way around. Oh, so Alice did the tug. I look at her and she's quietly fidgeting on at my shirt. Was the signal that we decided on to let each other know we can speak frankly. So, Kamira-san, are you okay with me interpreting it like that? Okay, so Alice actually did it beforehand. So she beat Reiji to the call. Wow, that was quick. When I hear that, I tug at her clothes twice in response. She gives me a silent nod. Well, at her cue, I keep on tugging. Well, I'm pretty sure Alice understands the message at this point, and there's no need for Reiji to continue to tug at Alice. And pull her into my arms. Well, thanks. Well, she's obviously trying to hide her embarrassment. It's so adorable. I'm naturally drawn to her lips again. Meanwhile, she tugs at my clothes again, and her eyes tell me that she's craving for more. Well, I don't need to give much thought as to whether I should prioritize her words or her actions. Our kisses grow more passionate by the second. Well, I'm pumped. Well, not as much about the kissing itself as about what my future with her holds in store. Well, there's something unbearably cute about the way she's hesitating in my arms. I wish I could watch her like this forever. But at the same time, I also want her, well, right now. So I will... So I think even Reiji's hesitating as well. It's like, so how should I say this to Alice? So does she want a kiss? Well, maybe not. It would be nice if she say something. Or I think this is Alice's thought for Reiji's sake. So does he want a kiss? Well, I can't help but be amused by the bewilderment written all above her face. Oh, so this is Reiji's thought for Alice. So you like me, don't you, Kagemura-san?
当然好きじゃない人とはキスしません。
Well, I'm pretty sure you should know at this point, says Alice. Well, there's a teasing undertone to her voice, and she hugs you tight.
なーに幸せすぎて実感が足りなくなっちゃった？
So wait, you think I'm lying to you? Nah, well, just the final check. So, Reiji just made the situation more complicated. Like, a final check. Well, I make sure you really like me, not you're just trying to go along with the flow or pretend. Well, before I change your like into love,
そんなのもう、
well, it's already like this. So Alice keeps kissing Reiji. I take her lips in the middle of her entrance before gently letting it go again. Well, can't I just have my excuse?
わかりました。
She gives me an honest nod, yielding to my kisses. I could just hug her to pieces, but I refrain and embrace her gently, careful not to hurt her.
じゃあこれから大好きって思えるようにしてね。
Well, I wonder what excellent traits that you have that makes or that's worth for me. I'll try. I think I was just teasing Reiji like, well, if you think that our bond is a little bit too weak, then why don't you tell me your qualities that will tighten our bond? So what's up then?
なんか今日感情がぐちゃぐちゃだなーって。不安だったり悲しかったり嬉しかったり好きだって気持ちでいっぱいになったり。
Well, yeah, I feel like I've gotten to see a lot of different sides of you today.
でこれから私の体のいろんなところに触れようってわけだよね。
So you want to continue? Well, Kagemura-san, you crack some pretty, let's see, bad dad jokes at times.
どうせ可愛いこと言うセンスありませんよ。
Okay. Well, no need to try so hard. Even just sitting there, you're plenty cute enough for me.
だとしたら私すっごくラッキーだ。
Well, yeah, I'm so glad that you fell for me.
ほんとそういうことよくポンポン言えるよね。私恥ずかしくて死んじゃうよ。
Okay, so I think for us, like, well, you know that why I do admire you. It was evident from the beginning. And so when Alice asked Reiji, it's like, well, tell me the qualities that make you great that I should fall for you. I think she wanted Reiji to understand, like, well, you did all these great things for me. You should know them very well. So you don't like it?
だって嬉しすぎてバカになっちゃうよ。心のままはしゃいじゃうというか、そんな私見て幻滅しない？
And I wonder if I was like, well, this is not me. I'm kind of different compared to before, so I wonder if this is okay. Well, of course not. Why would it? If anything, it's turning me on. I'm dying to see more.
さっきからお腹に当たってるの意識しないようにしてたのに、言っちゃうんだ。
She wriggles her hips, trying to squirm away. Well, that slight movement of hers feels pretty damn good against the heightened senses of the said thing. I just wanted to make sure.
もう、何度最終確認するの?
Well, how many times do we need to confirm the love? She sneaks her arm around my back and gives me a little hug.
優しくしてくれるのは嬉しい。でも、決めたよね。二人の時は遠慮しない。
Okay, and then she tugs Reiji again. Well, have it your way. I'll try not to make you cry. Okay.
私、何されるんだろう。
So what's next? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm seriously on the verge of losing it. It boggles my mind that I'm holding you this close and you're in cosplay, no less.
一緒。
And?
ああ、本当だ。ちょっと待って。一旦着替えるから。
Wait, so that's the problem? No, that's what I was thinking about too, but I'm sorry. I just can't wait. I'm perfectly fine if you stay like this.
ちょっと、さすがにこのままは恥ずかしい。本当恥ずかしい。
Well, if my cosplay is turning you on, maybe it's time for me to change out and not cause any more problems.
今、お腹に当たってるのがすっごいビクビク動いたんだけど。
Well, I'm sorry. I blame your squirming for that. You're grinding against it every time you move, and it feels really good.
本当に衣装が好きなんだね。
Well, not as much as I like you, though.
たくもう仕方ないな。そんな顔されたらダメだって言えなくなっちゃうじゃない。
And then...
なんかあなたがいつも私に付き合ってくれる感覚ってこんな感じなのかな。
Well, I'm glad that you understand this, so I'll give it my best.
もう分かったから早くしないと魔法解けちゃうかもね。
So we wouldn't want that now, would we? So in terms of the anime, Friend Lace can only stay in their magical girl form for a limited amount of time. Well, of course, that's only how it works in the anime. But I gently lay Kakamura-san down on the bed before our magic has a chance to wear off. So I'm gonna skip the next part because I'm pretty sure we know what's gonna happen next. And even though this is the original Steam version without the patch, there's still some scenes that I can't show here. So hold on for a minute. Okay, so I'm back from the cut. And that's actually one of the H scenes in Momoiro Closet. And this version, from we actually left behind the aftermath. And I had to cut that out as well because the comments were inappropriate. So now on the official sweet route or the true love route. And let's see how it goes from here. So Reiji's like, woo! My girlfriend and I did it here last night. And this morning I woke up feeling rather special. So what about Alice? Okay, so it's a regular morning, like any other day, but I feel like I'm still dreaming. As I'm lying on my bed in a daze, I spot a red stain from the corner of my eye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this...
あら、レイジ君おはよう。そのシーツはまさか大人の粗相かしら。
Okay, so I think Reiji's trying to do laundry in the morning, and I think for the mom's like, wait a minute, that's not Reiji. He would not literally do laundry on his own will. Must have been something else that happened. I can tell by Nayuta's eyes. Morning. Whoa, no, I didn't do it. I run to mom on my way to the washing machine. Well, what does she mean an accident?
レイ君無線したの？さすが若いと有り余ってるね。
Oh, really? So like, Rei-kun. Yeah, you know all about that, wait, auntie? Okay, so he's trying to get back at Anna and trying to make sure or prevent her from saying any more stuff about him clean up his mess.
うわ冷たい。ごめんね、そうよね。男の子にとってはデリケートな話題だよね。
Oops, sorry, well, I didn't know that it was a sensitive topic for you. Well, you're absolutely convinced that I had a wet dream, aren't you?
だってシーツを自分から変えるなんて珍しいじゃん。
There you go, Seiko. Well, it's so unnatural of you to do laundry on your own by yourself. Well, you see, so now, the two older girls, so the mom and the aunt, are like, ooh, so I can see Reiji moving forward. That's quite interesting, and all that, unwanted glares and stares.
兄貴に深淵から目覚めいかがかな。わ、ち。
And now Ichika points to something that's even worse. Like, I see blood. Uh-oh, oops. Wait, Ichan! Why'd you say that? Jeez! I hadn't noticed my sister staying behind me. She grabs my sheets before I can stop her. It's like, hey, look, Mom! Aunt! Or like, Mom, Anna-san, take a look. Moreover, she spreads it out and points out the stain to Mom and Anna. Uh-oh. Good morning, Ichan. You see, so how's Reiji gonna get out of this mess? Like, or how's he gonna explain it to these three girls? Because now they're wondering, so I wonder what happened to Reiji last night while we were out, trying to help the dad catch up on his work. Well, don't worry, I just had a nosebleed. I'm pretty sure it's in a location that makes it hard to believe. Okay, so going to school, Reiji tells Alice about what happened.
少女喪失の地を彼氏の家族全員に見られるなんて。
So now everyone knows about what we did last night. Uh-oh. Bad. Alice called me over to the student council room for lunch, and I told her what happened this morning. As we're sitting next to each other, I get a close-up view of her adorable troubled expression. It's like, wow, this is very embarrassing. The fact that the whole Reiji family knows about what happened, or the whole Hashima family. Well, don't worry, I told them that I just had a nosebleed. But it's still kind of embarrassing, given that Alice knows the truth.
もうあなたって本当のお天気というか楽観的というか。
It's like, well, at least it's better than telling the truth, so, I'll trust you on the fact that your mom, your aunt, and your sister believe that's a nosebleed.
昨日私帰る時家の前でナイタさんたちに会ったよね。
But then again, I did see the mom and the aunt, so now that she mentioned it, so they scared the crap out of me for a moment, but I think I managed to play it pretty cool in the end. So in conclusion, the mom and the aunt, they know that Reiji's lying through the roof, and they know it's not a nosebleed.
レイジ君気づいてないと思うけど、あの時軽く察されてたわよ。
It's like, well, they were wondering, so what's Alice doing in our house at this hour? That's quite suspicious. Well, aren't you overthinking things? Well, it is kind of an issue for Alice, given that they do know what happened. So if they did, Anna would never pass up the opportunity to tease me.
さすがのエナさんもそこまでデリカシーないわけないじゃない。
I'm pretty sure it's like, well, we know what happened, but we're just gonna keep it a secret. We don't want to make it worse. But all we can be proud of is that Reiji is moving up the chain. He's growing up. Well, I know it's not the nicest way to put it, but it's true though. Well, anyways, it made me wonder, would it bother you if they found out? So I wonder if Alice is okay with it.
困らない。けど、いや。
But the fact that they know what happened or what we did, that's embarrassing itself. But I'm pretty sure Alice is like, well, I do know that the mom and the aunt and the sister won't spread it out and cause more chaos. Well, I trust Reiji on that part. Well, I just don't understand girls. Alice immediately takes her, or raises her hand.
勘違いしないでほしいんですが、付き合ってることは全然バレてもいいと思うし、むしろ知ってもらいたいぐらいです。
But then again, we're dating, and it's important that they know, so they don't raise any more questions or probe us with any more ridiculous ideas. Given that the Nayuta mom keeps pushing Alice all these ridiculous, sensitive, just some very provoking ideas to Alice. So then what's the problem then?
ほら、うちで知ってたの。
And there's actually one part in episode 8 where Alice wanted to talk privately with the mom Nayuta, and Nayuta started pushing Alice all these strange thoughts into her mind, saying, well, I'm pretty sure that's what you are on the inside, you're just trying to hide it, so I'm trying my best to make you open up and expose what it is. Alright, so you don't want them to know the details. Well, that makes sense.
でも絶対バレたよ。物的証拠まで見られたんだもん。私今度からどんな顔して家に行けばいいの？
Alice clings to me even tighter, saying, well, help me. What are we gonna do now that they know what happened, and it just hurts to realize that more than other people know about this. Well, I can't feel the soft curves of her body through the uniform. She smells so nice today as usual. Well, I don't think you need to fret about it too much. So the disconsiderate girl keeps clinging to me.
よく考えたらちょっと興奮するかも。
Oh, second thoughts. Hey, come on. My girlfriend is taking her optimism in the wrong direction again. She finally lets go of me and slowly straightens herself out.
私たち、その俗に言う彼氏彼女の関係よね。
So it's like, well, even though it's quite bad, but the fact that is that we're a couple, and it kind of makes sense. And I kind of like this quote because I've seen this a lot in filming games, and I know it's kind of unreal, but the fact that you have parents that are so proud to see their daughter grow up and have a relationship with the main character. Well, I don't know what the rest of the world would think, but that's what I consider us at least. Well, I don't really think Reiji needs to care about what the rest of the world thinks. As long as, like, well, Alice and I both see each other as a couple.
ならこの恥ずかしいの彼氏さんの中でごまかしてね。
So why do I feel you're getting ideas into my head? Well, it's fine though. And I don't think this is a good place to kiss in the student council room. Fulfilling her wishes, I give her a kiss, but pull away again immediately. Wait, that's it? So that's all you're gonna give me? Wait, well that was enough for you to forget the embarrassment? I'm pretty sure that that's a big truth. How come one kiss can get Alice to forget about what Nayuta and Anna saw?
足りないですね。
There you go. Okay then, so how about... So with an inward laugh at her polite demeanor, I press my lips to hers again. So how about another kiss? So what about now? I'm pretty sure Alice would say that well, it's okay even though it's still not enough.
満足したけど、違う意味でちょっと物足りなくなってきたかも。
Okay, so I want something else. So craving something like last night?
意地悪言わないで。それにさすがにダメだって。
Hey, this is the student council room. This is at school, so it's bad to do it here. But nobody ever comes here during lunch break, right? But I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna know what happens. And plus, Alice is not the only person who uses this room. So I slide my hand up her thigh. Uh-oh, not good.
ちょっとどこ撫でてるの？スカートシワになる。
So how about this then? I slip my hand inside her skirt and start stroking her thighs.
ほんと、パンスト好きだね。触ってて楽しい？
Well, they're just so smooth and silky, and I can feel your warmth through them.
もう変態。
And the effect is amplified by the fact that it's my adorable girlfriend who's wearing them. Oh, come on. So Reiji's trying to say all these good words to calm Alice down.
もうバカ。
Well, so I want to rest my head, or I want to rest my head on your lap.
いいけど、ご飯終わってからでよくない？
Okay, so yeah, we're in the middle of lunch. Oops.
素で忘れてる反応だこれ。
I'm pretty sure he did. Yep, I forgot. After lunch, she lends me her lap. Okay, so Reiji did get it at the end. So some people wear eye masks when they sleep, right? I wonder if putting your skirt over my face would have the same effect. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't. Given that the way that the skirt covers the mask is different. or like the way that the skirt covers the eye is different than the way the eye mask covers the eye, and it doesn't feel the same.
さすがにそれはドン引きなんだけど、あとお尻揉まないで。
Oops. Yeah, I get it.
あ、もう揉むのやめたらしてあげるからそんな顔しないで。
And Reiji needs to know that this is school, so he needs to be careful how far he goes, but he's letting his desires win him over. And I'm pretty sure if everyone in school knows about their relationship, it's gonna be a pretty big uproar. And I'm pretty sure the dad's gonna figure out. So the dad for Alice. She lets me have anyway, and let's just say that I found inner peace in the perfect little space. Okay. That was a pretty awkward moment during the student council room.
やっちゃったかも。
So what happened now? So it's been a few days. It's Alice's first time coming to our place since that day, and she lets out a heavy sigh. So what's wrong? Did your parents find out about your cosplay or something?
だとしたらこんなのんびりと彼氏の家に遊びに来てないわよ。
Well, no, because if that was the case, then I wouldn't be here. So what happened then?
いや、さっき那由他さんと話したんだけど。
Uh-oh. She's getting more not-so-good ideas from the mother Nayuta, and we already know the ideas of what she likes to give Alice.
あら、アリスちゃんいらっしゃい。はい、お邪魔します。レイジ君は部屋ですか？ええ、そうだけれど。珍しいわね。衣装持ってきてないなんて。はい。今日はちょっと衣装の相談するだけなので。あらそう？ならごゆっくり。
So I'm pretty sure that what the mom's like, oh, so I think you're here for this. And I can tell because you didn't bring the cosplay. And the way that she's smiling, really? I think it really, I'll say, finds Alice.
とっさになんとかそれっぽいこと言ったんだけど、アウト、セーフ？
There you go, Seikam. Yep. So even the mom's like, have fun. I'm pretty sure that the way that she said it makes it sound very interesting. Oh, so we were tagged out a mile away.
だよね。
And we're afraid of that. Alice lies on the back of the bed, clutching her head. So that suspicious pause before you answer must have given it away. And besides, you said you wanted to ask about your cosplay, but you didn't even bring it. It's like, there you go. So you contradicted yourself. So obviously the mom's like, so I'm pretty sure Alice is here for something else. And the fact that she wanted to see Reiji in his room. So yeah. Oh, so you addressed me by Reiji-kun. So it's like, well, now that we're using our first names, it really shows that we're closer to each other than before.
ああ、本当だ。
Oops.
ごめんなさい。間抜けな彼女で。なんかもう頭の中ここに来ることだけでいっぱいで、ろくにカモフラのこと考えてなかった。
Well, so I think it's more like now that they're in love, Alice just lets it loose. Like well, so she forgets about all the things that she has to be careful of because like, well, I love Reiji and we're like a couple, and well, I feel like she just admitted to something extremely embarrassing. But that means she's been thinking of nothing but me. There you go. It's like, well, we're in love, so I guess I should be grateful. That's true. Alright, so let's just tell them. Not yet. Not now. This is the wrong time. So you still think it's embarrassing? So I think it's like, well, Nayuta and might put a celebration, and that's gonna make it so embarrassing. Like, oh, the fact that her son Reiji, he's more useful now because he has a lovely girlfriend named Alice. Oh, this is so great. There he goes, like, yep. Oh, you're right. That would be pretty cringy. So just wait until it just comes up naturally, or like it comes up by accident. So you want to hide it until someone asks, do you really think you could? Well, hiding it at school is one thing, but we can see each other at my place all the time. Well, just be careful. Wouldn't that be uncomfortable? It's like going, well, you're trying to cover your desire, try to hold it back, and it's gonna be really painful to do so. Well, it's not like I'm an advocate of public displays of affection, but still. Nah, well, I'd rather you just act normal instead of forcing yourself to do anything special. Well, she always tries her hardest at whatever she does. Well, she has always had a rich imagination. And I think that's one thing that Reiji admires about Alice as well. Alright, so let's try keeping it a secret for now. So it's just you and me right now. Why don't you show me what you're like when you don't have to restrain yourself? So try acting more yourself then. Well, I'm getting a little bit nervous. There's no telling what she will come up with. So what's Alice gonna do all unrestrained? Of course not. Well, I never hate you no matter what you do. Well, Alice needs to establish trust if she really wants to be a couple with Reiji. Well, okay, so show me. When I smile at her, Alice straightens her posture. It's like this then? Sitting next to her, I awkwardly put my arms around her in an embrace. Like this then? Obeying her orders, I kneel down on the floor in front of her and wrap my arms around her back. And this puts us at the same eye level. We exchange bashful looks before I lean in a little further, putting my head next to hers. It feels nice and soothing having her shoulders and chest pressed against me like this. Does she want me to hug her in this specific way? So that moment, what do you mean? That? The moment I asked her out.
年一番。もしかしたら今までで一番嬉しかった時のこと。
Oh, I see.
でね、だからね、そのね。
And question mark.
夢は夢のままにしたくないっていうか、
So I don't remember where this is from, like the dream. I can sense her determination as she hugs me tightly.
今、夢を見せてほしいです。
So do you mean that?
また言ってほしいんです。あの言葉を。
So I wonder what it is. And
恥ずかしいよね。わかってる。精一杯勇気を振り絞って言ってくれた大事なことだってわかってるの。だから簡単に言えないと思うし、そう何度も言うようなことじゃないのもわかってる。でもだからこそ聞きたいっていうか。
So I kind of wonder what this is. I mean, I do get it, but the same words. So what are those words? She nods enthusiastically in response.
もう二度とお願いしないから。私記憶力はいいの。ちゃんと覚えて宝物にするから。
Alright, Alice, I get it.
聞いてない。
No, I'm a bit flustered because your quest is more embarrassing than anything I imagined.
ダメ。
She sounds anxious. That's enough of a reason for me. So Alice? She starts trembling in anticipation when she realizes that I'm going to say it. So I continue. I just really like you, Alice. I like how happy you look whenever we talk about FNL. And I really enjoy the time we spent together whenever you come up with something crazy to do. And I also like how awkward you can get when you push, or when push comes to shove. And I like being the one to encourage you at times like this. And that's all part of who you are, Alice. And so the one declaration about why Reiji likes Alice at the end. So this was in episode 14. I enjoy everything we do together. And Alice enjoys listening to all that. I didn't know the mere words could make a person shake that much. As I'm admiring the sight of her, she starts fidgeting before nuzzling her cheek against mine.
ちょっと違う。
Wait a minute. So, even though it's the same, you did modify a little bit. But then again, I'm pretty sure Reiji doesn't remember the exact words one by one, but he remembers the overall thought of it. Well, you're right. Your memory is way too good. Can you forgive the paraphrasing?
いいけど。不意打ちだよ。前のもすごく嬉しかったのに、今のもすごく嬉しかった。
Well, even though they're roughly the same, so if it's not the exact word by word.
違うよ。前は鏡原さんだったもん。それに私も分かっちゃった。
It's so now that we're a couple, there's no need to call each other by our last names anymore. So we should call each other Alice and just Reiji. Oh? As I'm wondering where she's getting at, she slowly pulls away from me, though she doesn't let go entirely, taking hold of both my hands. She gently squeezes my fingers and looks me in the eye.
嬉しいのは 言葉じゃなくて気持ちなんだって。だからちょっとぐらい違っても全然平気。むしろどんどん素敵になってる。私ももっと素敵になるよ。頑張るね。
So I was like, well, I do admire all the things that you said about me, and I'll do my best for you. She beams at me. Ah, right. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Are you implying that I have to say yet again about your promise?
ごめんね。でも私また聞きたくなると思う。
It's like, well, I want to hear that again because it really makes me feel enlightened.
ちょっと違う。とっても素敵な告白を。
She flashes an apologetic smile, though she's obviously happy. Man, that's not fair. Seriously, I won't be able to say no if she pulls that face. Well, you look like you're totally smitten with me.
した。もっと恋し直した。
Really? Oh, really? Alice softly closes her eyes, so I kiss her, still holding her breath. A sweet scent and warm sensation comes over me. And then we sink down on the bed, our lips locked together.
このまましちゃうの？ダメ。下にナイトさんいるのに。
But don't forget, your mom is downstairs. I'll try my best to be quiet then. Okay.
なんでこんな時だけ男らしいかな。我慢できない？
No. I just want you, Alice. There's a hint of excitement in her exasperated expression. And sensing her ragged breath, I run my tongue along her neck. And at the wrong time, Ichika knocks on Reiji's door. So I'll go and stop here for episode 15. It's getting quite long. So this episode was more or less just about Reiji and Alice. Now that they're a couple, they're trying to figure out what to do. And we get to learn about why Reiji likes Alice. And maybe we've seen why Alice likes Reiji in return. So we'll see how the relationship continues. And I do apologize that I can't really comment about romance very well. The same problem when I had to comment Loki Love, my cute roommate. But hopefully this becomes a little bit more exciting and there's some more events than just sweet pure love. So with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.